Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Felix Daily Political Analysis. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to tackle the issue because yesterday, as you know, the East African Legislative Assembly, IALA, is in Kenya for some particular time. They are debating at the Senate of the Republic of Kenya. And yesterday, President William Samuel Ruto was at the Senate in Nairobi to address the Yala MPs. And what forms the basis of our analysis today is the absentia of Azimio allied members of parliament and senates, specifically the National Assembly Minority Leader, National Assembly Minority Whip, the Senate Minority Leader, the Senate Minority Whip. Yesterday, because you saw, in government, the majority leader at the National Assembly, Kimani Ichung'wah, was present. The majority leader at the Senate, Haron Cheriot, was present. The deputy speaker at the Senate, the Meru senator, was present, and they received President William Ruto into the Parliament of Kenya. But the Azimio allied MPs and senators were absent for that particular function. They didn't receive the president at the parliament.
Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you. Mr. Speaker, how are you? Very good. Bwana Speaker, hujambo? Uko salama? Asante sana. Leader, how are you? Very good. Habari yako mheshimiwa?
Kimani Ichung'wah was all over the moon welcoming the president at the parliament, humbled, down to earth during the welcoming of President William Ruto into the parliament, with Seven Aaron Cheriot and the Iyala MPs. Among them, Kanini Kega, Sankok, the guy who vied for Mombasa governorship with Jubilee, but left it for Abdul Samad because of zoning. Because in Azimio, they were zoning. If they had two candidates from different parties and they are in Azimio, they were preferring one candidate because of zoning. So he was present. We saw even Winnie Odinga was even present. And after the joint address of President William Ruto to the Yala MPs, he went on and took photos, joint photos with the Speaker of National Assembly. In the photo, this is the photo I'm talking about, with the President William Ruto and the Yala MPs. Speaker Wetangula was there of the National Assembly. Speaker Amason Kingi of Senate was there in that photo, and even the Speaker of the Iyala MP was there in that particular photo. So, why do you think Azimio allied MPs, specifically the minority leader in the National Assembly, both in the National Assembly and Senate, were absent during the arrival of President to receive President William Samuel Ruto? Reason number one, I think the current political situation that is currently in Kenya made them to be absent. Imagine Sifuna going and lining up there and Ledama receiving President Ruto, the guy whom they even up to today, they still don't recognize as their president. And even over the weekend, during the Homa Bay Investment Conference, Kalonzo was there, Raila was there in attendance, and Kalonzo alluded that now it is difficult for them to cut the tree for Zakayo, not they refer to Ruto as Zakayo, to come down, because now Ruto is with Raila on top of the branch, so it's difficult for them to cut the tree down. And even say that now it's difficult for Raila to tell Ruto that Punda amechoka, because now it's in a very critical condition where he wants to get government support and Ruto support for his AUC bid ambition. So Raila now must humble himself in front of William Samoei Ruto, whichever way, so that he gets Ruto's support and government support. Though Museveni is the one who is going to front his name at the AU, his candidate. But even that, I think that deal they brokered with William Ruto last week when they were in Uganda with William Ruto and Museveni. They brokered that deal. And reason number 2 for their absence is nowadays we've seen Kalonzo and the Azimio MPs and leaders, elected leaders in campaigns, in rallies. So it was difficult for them to come there because that day Kalonzo, I think, was in some rallies elsewhere, and he was with these MPs. And even during that race, I don't think the MPs were there, but some. But what does this tell you? What does this tell you? And even we saw, let me come, yeah, in Mount Kenya, there's some 2 MPs, Gatanga MP, and there are 2 MPs who voted for Finance Bill Act. And now, they voted blindly because they were being told, they received orders from above, from their party leader, to pass the finance bill without failure. So now they passed it without reading and knowing what is inside, what entails from the Finance Act. Now they've come out, they've recognized that this thing is going to hurt them and hurt their people. Now they've come out. They've come out, they aren't wanapinga. And during the voting, they voted yes. When Azimio MPs were voting no, them they voted yes. They were they just seated there waiting that speaker to mention their name and say, yeah, yes, I vote yes, and that's all, because they had already received orders from their party leader. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to leave at this juncture. Let's meet on another video. Bye bye till next time. I'm Felix.